Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. Today's topic is going to be an omni-channel strategy for product reviews, and this will be specifically for direct-to-consumer e-commerce businesses. We'll be talking about some of the different ways you can take reviews from customers and then use them across all of your different marketing channels. The primary audience for this video is going to be e-commerce businesses, e-commerce business owners or marketing managers and advertisers working within the DTC landscape. So at this point, I'm sure that you know how important it is to have authentic product reviews for your storefront. This can obviously have a huge impact on conversion rate, specifically on your PDP or product description pages. So if this isn't already something that you have set up, you'll want to do that first. You can use a tool like Yotpo to actually automate the process of collecting the reviews through the use of mail after purchase emails or maps, which are basically just post-purchase emails that request a review a couple weeks, usually 7 to 14 days after the customer has made the purchase. And a great way to honestly just accelerate this process is to incentivize customers to leave reviews by offering them a discount on a future purchase or even rewards points if you have a loyalty program set up. You can do that for each review that they leave. So I recommend publishing all of your reviews, even the not so great ones. This is going to be a good way to make sure that your reviews also look authentic, because if you have only 5-star reviews published, that can actually be a negative thing, because it's going to create this sort of like too good to be true effect. So once you've got a system in place to actually automate review capture, then it's time to go ahead and incorporate the reviews that you receive from customers into all of your different marketing channels. All right, let's get started. So the first channel we'll talk about is search. And as you can see here from this graphic that Yotpo made to highlight Movement Watches reviews, they have their star ratings displayed right next to their organic and Google paid search results. So with the organic search results, you can easily stand out here just by showcasing your product ratings via rich snippets. And then on the paid side, the seller ratings extension will increase your click-through rate, which is, of course, going to decrease customer acquisition costs as a result. And note here that in this case, for this specific example, both the seller ratings and the rich snippets are based on site reviews, which are different from product reviews. You'll need about 100 of those within the last running 12 months and at least a 3.5-star rating on average in order to show up here, to be sort of eligible to show up there. And that sometimes changes, and it's always with Google something that might change at any time. But you'll definitely need to get some of those built up before you're going to be able to see these here. And they are site reviews, which are a little different from product reviews, which is a good reason it's important to basically collect both. And then next here with Google Shopping results, the star ratings are directly associated with the product. So you can see here that major brands like Nike and big retailers like JCPenney are running Google Shopping ads with some products showing even thousands of views here, or thousands of reviews rather. And then in this alternative example here, I just did a random search. We have several different products showing up for the term red patio umbrellas. And you can see Pottery Barn's listing doesn't actually have the star ratings. So it's definitely not going to make me more likely to click that. I'll be less likely to click the Pottery Barn's Google Shopping result here than any of the others. And you can see how that could play out for your brand probably as well. If you've got all of your competitors with several hundred reviews, and if you have none, it's unlikely that you're going to get the click in that situation. So then on the paid social side, especially for Facebook and Instagram ads, customer product reviews make for great ad copy. So you can see a couple examples of this. Two of my clients here. These are both ads that we run at the top of the funnel for prospecting audiences, and I've had a lot of success with these. In fact, so this one on the right is actually a broad audience targeted dynamic product ad, which ironically outperforms every other type of creative we've used in this account, even some of the more highly commercial quality videos. So it just goes to show that even something as simple as a review can outperform and be really effective in terms of getting a good ROAS even at the top of the funnel. And this type of copy performs well too for retargeting ads, for mid and bottom funnel type ads to help cart abandoners and folks overcome any purchase objections that they might have had, especially if you have a review where it talks about something that was a purchase objection that the actual customer had. I thought it was going to be like this, but it turns out it was just like this, which is exactly as it was advertised. So there's a lot of opportunity to use different types of reviews throughout different parts of the funnel. Moving along here, so email is a big channel for reviews. especially for pre-purchase emails and campaigns targeted to non-buyers. So here's actually an example of how we've incorporated a recent 5-star review as part of the footer template for every campaign that we send to non-buyers. Actually have to give our client credit on this one. This is actually his idea. So shout out to Max at Lactigo. But we actually have a different review for every campaign that's sent to anyone who hasn't purchased before. So there's always going to be that reminder at the bottom of the email of another customer who had a great experience with the product. And then on the automation side, I love to use reviews to cross-sell new products to existing customers. So in this example, we have a flow set up in Klaviyo so that if a customer leaves a 5-star review on a pair of underwear, which in this case, this is the brand's core product, then we actually cross-sell them into a t-shirt. And this works because customers already seemingly in a good mood since they left a 5-star review, right? So it's a good opportunity to get them while they're feeling good about the brand, and then when better to actually offer them, whether it's a discount or just sharing another review of one of the products that we'd want to cross-sell them into, in this case, which is t-shirts. So yeah, there's also obviously a lot of other opportunities within email, but these are just examples of how you can use reviews pretty tactically at both the campaign level and the flow level, or automation level rather. So next we have Instagram. Just create a story highlight of your best, or if you've got some sort of a strange product or a funny product, like your funniest reviews, the ones that are the most engaging, that are the most unique, usually do well here. And then just update it weekly with a few new ones. Right now, Instagram story highlights, you can have, I think, a maximum of 100 within each story highlight. So just keep a running list of your most recent 100 top reviews and put them there. And if you have the swipe up feature, just link each story to the product, so customers can basically just shop directly by browsing through some of your top reviews and stories. You can also use reviews, of course, as copy and organic posts and things like that, just the way you would with ads, but this is an easy one, and a lot of brands will do this, but don't update it frequently. So same thing with just all story highlights, updating those frequently, but specifically with this one, we just have a day a week. We'll add 5 new ones for this particular brand. So it's a really easy thing to do. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it's going to always stay updated. And if you update it every week, it's going to keep that particular story highlight, all the way to the left. So it'll be the first one on your Instagram page. And then finally here we have print. So I'm a Buffy customer. They make comforters and things like that. I received this in the mail actually last week, advertising a product that I didn't have. I think it's a comforter more for cold weather. And direct mail is really the only channel that's going to have 100% open rate, right? So while it can be costly if you're doing it at scale, a brand that has a high AOV, like Buffy, where their comforters I think are $150, $200, can be super efficient by using direct mail, maybe to only send mail to existing customers, or to maybe win back high value customers who have spent a lot with them in the past but haven't recently, who might be at the risk of churning. So just creating that physical touch point might be enough to get them to take action. Awesome. So hopefully you had a couple of takeaways from this video. If you already aren't using reviews at all yet, this would give you a bunch of ideas on how to start. And if you are, perhaps you'll consider additional value that going with more of an omni-channel approach here can have, because there's definitely value in having customer reviews at every stage of the funnel and at every touch point within every different marketing channel. After all, your customers are going to be your biggest advocates, right? And if you have a great product, helping to amplify their voices will be a net positive for your revenue. Cool. So please smash the like button, and I will see you in the next one.